What's going on? What's going on? How are you? How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing today?
Good, good. Just working, just working. Came out here to Memphis, to go ahead and get these interviews with y'all. I definitely want to go ahead and tap into the Memphis market. Give y'all, like a little like platform. Talk to the artists. So people can get to know you guys. And actually, tune into y'all music and everything. Not saying that y'all guys definitely don't already have the city on lock. Like y'all definitely are one of the biggest cities in the music scene right now. So like it's definitely not hard for y'all to get in or start making shit shake. Like right now you already in Track Nation Studios and you already know Quinn and stuff. So y'all been locked in. So you already been. You're not too shy to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, this facts what you said, low key. But thank you for allowing me to be on your platform.
No, anytime, for sure.
It.
So what got you first into the music? Like what made you like, yeah, I want to start doing music for real?
I was doing music like at 16. Like I dabbled in it, but then I didn't have like enough money to pay for like production videos, studio time, etc., etc. But I finally started taking music seriously 2018, and I've been speed running ever since then.
That's what's up. Like, so what? Like, cause the other artists they also be telling me the same thing. Like, what's it with the whole like? How hard is it finding a team? Paying for like production and stuff. Cause people don't really understand how much goes into actually being an artist. So like, you could like elaborate like for the people that kind of don't really understand. Like, kind of like tell them like what you've been going through. Like finding teammates, paying for studio time. Like, go ahead and tell me about that. How is that?
I still haven't like fully found my team yet. I just like dip and dabble, but it's an investment. But it's best to invest in yourself. You gonna spend videos gonna run you about 400 to 1,000. Then you have to go and make music that's gonna run you like $50 an hour, and you go in there for like 6-7 hours. There's like three some right there. So it's definitely an investment. This shit kind of like a car payment or like a mortgage. If you think about it, it's like per year. I feel like as an artist, if you actually serious about what you're doing, and if you don't have a team, you're gonna have to be willing to put in thousands, racks towards your goal, and being seen.
Do you think it's like other ways, like someone could be able to make money like that and still be able to like give all their time to like they passion, like your art? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it like what would be ways for somebody to like make that type of money to push their stuff constantly? Like, what would something do?
So many ways that people do it. You got people who, have a team that like, rock with them. People that come up with people and, know different folks. And then you got folks who scam, sell drugs. I'm not saying I do that, but I work a 9 to 5. Most of my friends work a 9 to 5, and I feel like that's critical. People talk down on the 9 to 5, but overall, if you want legal money and continuous money you know this for sure gonna come, it's best to work at 9 to 5. That's how I do it. And really, sometimes you don't be 9 to 5. It be like 12-hour shifts. You just have to find time. As an artist, no matter if you're a videographer, if you're a producer, engineer, you basically working around the clock. You working to make money, and then you also have to go in and work towards the product.
So, think about like when you working and stuff. So like, how much do you feel like you have to put to the side? Cause you got nothing bet. You just gotta pay for rent. You gotta get groceries. Like, how much do you per paycheck have to invest into your craft and into yourself?
Balance. It's a
Balance.
real balance. Like you know what I'm saying. You have to have bills at the end of the month. You always put that money in your savings account, or just have a set amount that you're gonna use for your bills and your rent. And then you're gonna also, it's just about budgeting. You also gonna want to have a certain amount of money you're gonna put in the music. Cause I'm not like the most, like, I'm not super consistent, but I'm consistent enough. So I save for a couple of months, bam, go do a video. I save for a few weeks, bam, go to the studio. It's just about how you budget it. Everybody got different budgeting strategies, but
yeah, I know that could be definitely like stressful.
Oh yeah, like, stress, but it's diamonds. Diamonds come from stress. They form out of stress. So if you not ready to be stressed out, do not like look forward to being a musician for the most part, because this shit is stressful. Whether you getting it for free or you paying for it yourself.
Yeah, and
if you're serious about it, it's stressful.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like Track was just saying, like people get up in here hours on end, and he still, you gotta have that money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's an $80 an hour room.
Yeah.
So hours on end, you gotta be pulling something out. And it's all about sacrifice. If you actually serious about your craft, you got so many artists that went homeless, slipped out their car for a month with a job just to, invest in their music. You really just gotta be about sacrificing. Like, you can't be worried about nothing else, focus on nothing else but achieving. You're gonna do whatever you're gonna get it done. You're gonna do whatever it is, whatever it takes to get to your set goal. And that's my mindset.
That's definitely the mindset you want to have, that, you know, your shit gonna come because you out here grinding for it like that. People really like that determination and motivation that'll really push you through. So, like, what are some things that right now, like, keeping you, like, on that path, like, I ain't finna quit, like, what's, like, right now, like, pushing you, keeping you going ahead?
Just like my family and just my potential. Like, I know what I want to be. I want to be one of the greatest artists of all time, especially like in the female sector of music. Like, period. Like, the biggest artist out of my city. I want to put Memphis, polarize Memphis more than what it already has been in the past. So that's like one of my main motivations. And really, I be telling people this, and I'm dead serious. If you love your art, you can't have a plan too. Music is all I got. I love music. It's something I want to wake up every day and do. So when something is like your sole purpose for like living and existing, like especially like 1 and 2, like it's family and music for me, then you gonna push as hard, because it's more vital for me than like water. I wake up in the morning to make a song. It's the only thing that make me feel good.
I see what you're saying. And definitely, you like, you gotta be able to eat, breathe, and sleep your craft.
Exactly.
Like, so I feel that.
So you're gonna have days without sleep. You're gonna have nights without sleep. You're gonna be running around the clock, but
for sure.
Like I said, it's sacrifice.
And it's all about that end goal, like knowing where you're trying to go.
Yeah, you always gotta set goals. That's why I tell everybody, I don't matter what craft you in, you could be want to build bridges and chairs and shit. Like, you gotta have a goal every month, and you know what I'm saying, plan it and achieve it.
So speaking of goals, like, what are some goals that you have set for yourself right now?
Like my present day goals, like the goals for right now, I want to get the video done for Blame It. I want to get like 2 more videos done out of the singles I made recently. And yeah, this like, and promotion. Just about it.
Talk to me about your single Blame It. How was it?
It's getting good reviews across the board. Like, this one of my, people tell me it's my hit, and I think it's my hit as well. It's just I have to push it.
Man, so what's it like doing on streaming? Because once you do a visual, you know the stream gonna go higher.
Right now, like the first like few weeks, like you're just getting, you know what I'm saying, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of views. Now I think it's like 1,200 right now without any type of promotion.
That's what's up, like, for
Like
real.
just like a small video of me rapping in my car on Instagram. I think that joint like hit like 10K views. You feel what I'm saying? Like organically, and it.
You feel like the social media has a big play on artists' careers?
Yes.
Like you just said, you did a little freestyle video just rapping in the car, and you just got 10K off of that. You feel like that'd be helping artists?
Yeah, I feel like right now, social media is way more powerful than the streets, because you can like put your product in front of so many different people. Like, I got fans from Nigeria from my like previous video. You feel what I'm saying? Went crazy in Nigeria. I got Nigerian people hit me up, want me to come out there and like do shows. I'm trying to get my passport for that very soon once the COVID stuff clear up. But yeah, like the internet, that's the place. Like, most people blowing up from the internet. Look at TikTok right now.
Man, TikTok is.
Look at most celebrities right now. Like, the internet vital.
It's like right now, because this comes something a lot of people we talk about. Do you feel like TikTok is killing hip hop? And by that I'm saying, like, now it's like you got Meg Thee Stallion and other artists making songs just for dances, for them to go viral, to help their streams and stuff out. Do you feel like now we're diluting our music to the point where we're only making it for entertainment instead of actually the messages they used to condone?
I don't know, because it's like so many different platforms that you put music onto. But TikTok, I feel like it's similar to how Vine was. Back in the day, people was making music for Vines. It's just like another form. I'm saying internet always progress over time. I don't feel like TikTok on music, because I feel like if you're a real artist, you'll make a TikTok hit, and you also gonna stick to your roots and make what you like to make.
Well, do you feel like now that people are making music for TikTok, they're not really making it for, you know, like what they're going through anymore? It's like they're making it more just for the money now instead
more for the money. But I feel like that's like certain artists, and you know what I'm saying, I don't knock it. Like, because people like to dance, people like to feel good. Like, me and my household, we get together and make TikToks together. I feel like anything that's surrounded by happiness, for the most part, always good. I feel like TikTok actually helping artists blow up more quicker. Because that algorithm is like way different from Instagram algorithm. Like, if you make a TikTok, their whole goal on TikTok is to make sure that you get a maximum amount of followers. Unlike Instagram, unlike other social media platforms, the algorithm like take care of the artists. Like, basically letting people see your work. Yeah. So I don't knock it. I just feel like it's another way for exposure and promotion. And if you're a real artist, only the real gonna survive in the end anyways. If you only doing it for money, you're not gonna be here long. That's why you see a person make a TikTok song, fall off next week.
Yeah, that's definitely true. With what's his name, being a part of that. I can't think of the little Corvette.
Yeah, you see it. You see so many artists.
And he didn't even fall off. He just had some like
So
stuff
yeah,
from his
some
past
past.
popped
I
up,
mean,
and
just
that just messed him
anything. And TikTok, honestly, like, if you actually spend some time on TikTok, they have like some 5 songs on there too, like some good like songs about like emotions in real life. It just depends on what you're looking at. You can't let hip hop can't be ruined.
Yeah.
They said hip hop was dead like
2012.
2008,
yeah.
the death of auto tune. Like, no, it's just consistently changing and it's evolution. That's how I look at TikTok's musical evolution.
Yeah, that was definitely a big thing. Death of autotune. Like when autotune came out, that's when Jay-Z and a lot of the older artists they were kind of saying like that's killing hip hop.
Guess what? And when like hip hop and they're like hip hop or hippity, they were saying like gangster rap was killing hip hop. Like Ice Cube was killing hip hop. So I just feel like hip hop is constantly evolving. The times change. You can't just be thinking this shit gonna stay the same. Nothing gonna stay the same. So you just gotta evolve with it.
And I don't think it's technically like killing. I feel like every time they say something killing hip hop, it's just something new. When it's somebody else's time.
It's like Lil Uzi Vert when they first came out, the freshman class list of like 2016. They was like, oh, this is trash. But you gotta look at where these people at now in 2020. They some of the major names in hip hop today.
Lil Uzi for sure. Like
even like certain like albums. You gotta think about certain albums, like certain Kanye West albums. Like people didn't respect 808s and Heartbreak until years after. People didn't respect like Graduation and College Dropout until years later down the line.
So he started going crazy.
Yeah, like trying to bring it up. But back when it dropped, nobody was really with it. So it's just people gotta become accustomed to change and just listen. You know what I'm saying? Listen and watch. Instead of just going and judge. Because I used to be like that too, though. I ain't gonna care. If I used to be one of those people like, oh, here come these weird niggas. The colorful dreads. Rapping. When you actually sit there and listen. And if it's the content actually about something, it's gonna speak for itself. And you gonna come back years later and be like, oh, I like this. But just be open-minded up front.
That's what's up. So when artists, when the fans, they're, out here listening to your music and stuff, what are they listening for? Like, what is the message that you put into your songs?
I make music that I like to listen to. My message is like basically real life sprinkled in with like when I talk about like shooting and guns, it's like sprinkled in with like video game stuff. Like I love video games. I rock with anime. I love bars. I love rappers that actually have bars. So if you listen to my music, make sure you into versatility for the most part. Cause I got a song for everybody. I got a song that a hood nigga can rock with. I got a song that a white kid in the suburbs that only listen to pop can rock with. I got so many different type of styles. So just be listening for versatility and just like I'm doing my best. I'm trying my best to put out the best product right now.
I feel it. And so right now you're saying you got the best on the way. So like, can you talk to us about what we could be expecting from your new tape?
You said like my new tape. I have like new singles. So I released
your new project. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm not
no
the best
project. I feel y'all understand. It's our first time like really chopping it up. But yeah, like I did a tape in 2018, or I think it was 2019. Scratched it, 2019, and like I'm looking forward to just like doing singles from this point on, because I feel like singles, people will pay more attention to a single than they would a project. Because like with a project, a person like you can even look at it from just numbers wise. A person gonna always listen to their first song. Russ was like really the person that taught me this. A person gonna always listen to the first song, so why not just drop it a single every week? Because at least the person gonna listen to the first song. Whether a project you'll have 1,000 some plays on the first song, and then there's just drizzle and drizzle and drizzle when you get down further into the tape. Especially if you're an upcoming artist. I'm not like Lil Uzi Vert. The person go listen to Lil Uzi Vert album outright. Some folks they'll listen to like a part of it because like our attention span is so messed up because of social media too. Like I can barely sit down and listen to it for what project right now. It's hard for me.
The statistics is you have 30 seconds to get somebody's attention in a video or a song, and that's
even in reading. Why do you think they tell you have like
I can't read it. If I see a paragraph, I might not even.
What is attention grabber? It's an attention grabbing sentence at the beginning of a sentence. So yeah, you really have like a small, especially now it's even smaller. You got a small amount of time to make an impression. That's why I'm gonna be dropping single after single after single until I like progress more musically. It's a lot of progression I need to do because I take projects very seriously. I don't like just throwing songs together. Even my last project I made, it wasn't really like engineered properly, like fully. It wasn't all it could have been. It's still a message. It's still a storyline. I love listening to a good album, like skits, all type of shit. Like an album should be like a book. So it take a lot of energy for me to even make a project. It's a lot of energy. I'm not just slapping singles together. I'm in there figuring out what song gonna fit best with this one, how the transition gonna work out in the tape, what sound can I put here to draw you in. Like, I'm real big on projects. So
and that's how it's supposed to be. Like, people don't get that, and I'm glad you like put that together. Like, how they used to have skits. Like, you're supposed to listen to a project, and it's supposed to take you through the
a
whole
story.
project.
And that's why like people like why Kendrick Lamar them drop like every 3 to 4 years, because they trying to make
A book.
A story. They telling the story. It's super artistic. It's all about, I don't know, I'm just that type of artist, man. I love artistic value. I mean, if you the type of person to throw a bunch of singles on an album, that's your business. But I just like, I don't know, I like taking it to the next level. Because I like I said, I make what I listen to.
Right. Artists like you, them ones that's gonna like stay out here, you know. Them the ones that I ain't gonna hold the ones I listen to the most are like that, you know. Kanye was one of my biggest influences. My father, he's from Chicago, so I'm from Chicago, so that Kanye was a big person for me, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
808 Heartbreak was definitely his last best album before his mom. I mean, his mom died before the album dropped, so that was his last album before.
It's one of his like most polarizing. I feel like my Black Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy, that was his last great. But I feel like Kanye is just an artist. You gotta look at people.
I felt the switch.
That's a switch, but even like Jesus is still critically acclaimed. Like,
that was a great album. And it's
in itself. Like, I listen for a project like me. I listen to everything first off, but then like just artists like J. Cole, who giving you story, who giving you artists that can give you those radio hits plus conscious music. And then like love songs, like a blend of everything, because you don't want to make a project with the whole thing sound the same.
Right. And my friend just talked about J. Cole, that one song we talking about, Losing Virginity, and how that was like the most relatable song in the Black community.
Like, for me, I feel like that whole 2014 Forest Hill Drive, like for the time it was out, it really, like, good music motivates people. Good music will become a staple in time for your life.
Right.
Like, that's why I put my all into making good music. I want to become a staple in your life in a time period and help you get through stuff and just be relatable. Because we all human. Everybody can't be out here talking about diamonds, and especially like female rappers. I'm in the female rapper category. Everybody can't be out here break a nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you do, cool. Shake that ass, you do that, cool. But you gotta have, you know what I'm saying, just an array of artists. Just people that you can relate to and you can get in the room. You can't play fucking loud, crazy music all day. You need to have artists you can sit in your room and be sad to. You can sit in your room and be, you know what I'm saying, chilling to. You need those type of artists. And
actually listen to a message. You're getting something from it.
Like, because you can't be, you know what I'm saying, you sad, you want to listen to, you know what I'm saying, some crazy shit, some jump up and down shit. It's club music, and it's music when you chilling, and it's music when you sad. Music should be, it should have range, man. That's me as an artist. I like having range.
And I like that because right now I want to say, like, you know, hip-hop is definitely becoming very more accepting, you know, with different artists, you know, because now we got emo rap, you know. That's
like,
super
and to
big.
me, and I do that too, because I'm the type of kid, like, when I was in school, I ain't gonna say I was, like, lame and shit, because I had, like, cool friends, you know what I'm saying? I was, like, in a group of people, and I was, like, respected for the most part. But I always listen to rock music. Some of my biggest influences is from rock, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad that rappers opened up their lane. First off, Lil Wayne was doing this shit in like 2009, 2010, 2011.
Real Run DMC and Kid Rock.
Yeah, that shit, it goes, because you gotta think about it, if you want to be super real, black people created rock music. If you want to be, actually get down to the nitty gritty. So I'm just glad that hip hop is opening up for you to be in genres into it, because I feel like that's art. And hip hop is a super artistic form of music. So yeah, I do emo trap and shit too, emo music, period. I just love rock music.
Man, and it's like right now, it's so many different forms of hip hop and stuff right now. We were trying to figure out what could be the next lane. Like, what is
That's
next?
The thing. Like me, my whole goal, especially like when I blow up, because I'm trying to like blow up like this year. When I'm 24, I'm trying to shoot past. I'm gonna speak that into existence. I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna happen real soon. But I want a genre band. Like I want to get in the studio with some people, Elton John, you know what I'm saying? Yes. If I can get like some Prince sample cleared, like I want to like sample Prince. I want to push the boundary of hip hop, kind of like what Pop Smoke did with like the New York drill, just a new sound. Cause I get sick of hearing the same beats and shit too. You feel what I'm saying? So me, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna figure something out. Facts.
So with you being from Memphis, you know, like this big city definitely, especially respected in the hip hop game and everything. So like, what are your next steps out here? You know, you definitely, you know, 24, you're trying to take off. So like, what's next for you? Like, what we finna get into?
like me, you know what I'm saying, I'm from Memphis, but I previously, like, I lived in LA just a couple of months back. So my whole goal, I'm gonna do like a couple of projects out here, because what people don't understand about Memphis got some of the best engineers. Like, I was in LA dealing with trash engineers who worked with like big time artists, but I feel like when you come back to Memphis, people, they had the sauce. So I feel like I'm gonna get the sauce in Memphis and I'm gonna shoot it to the moon. That's my whole point. Like, make these videos out here, make these songs. Track Nation, to me, one of the best studios I done been to. Engineers, shout out to T Trending, shout out to Quinn, low key Quinn, because we got some talent out here. Like, but sometimes, like, the whole Memphis situation, I feel like Memphis right now got like sort of like one style. It's like one dimensional. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like not like the average person that be out here, because even when I was a kid, I always kind of felt, you know what I'm saying, like in my own little group, in my own little sector. Like, I never really fit in. So my whole goal is to make that acceptable for Memphis to accept emo trap artists, accept artists, period, not just one sound. Calling my phone.
So before we go ahead and get you to the booth, you know, I got about like 2 more questions for you.
Yeah,
Not too big. So who would you say inspired you to start making music?
And I guess I get inspiration from everywhere. Like, I'm the type of person, even when I was a kid, I can remember like my earliest memories, like 5 and 6, walking around the house and like making up songs. But just inspiration, period. Kanye West, I've been listening to Kanye West since I was 7. Andre 3000, Kendrick Lamar, everybody that I grew up listening to. Drake, like Drake pushing me to be versatile. I have inspirations every day. Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, all of it. I'm part of all of it, so I get inspired. Prince, Michael Jackson.
Man,
all
Andre
of it.
3000. I haven't heard nobody say that.
Andre 3000 is my favorite lyricist
Really?
of all time.
That's very big. Like, he's one of the biggest, like,
And he's from the South.
best lyricists in the game. Like,
And that's what I tell people, that, like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's people that can, like, kind of out-rap him, but overall, like,
The
bars, the message,
Oh.
no, the tone of voice, even his voice is powerful. So to me, he's my top artist. Like,
his Outkast, like the soundtrack for the movie was
and
flawless.
he like the most versatile artist as well. So I feel like they don't give him his flowers, but to me, he definitely like on rap Mount Rushmore, period.
You wanna cause me and some other people, we were talking about it. We feel like people didn't give him his flowers because they thought he was gay. And
just back when hip hop was just so
it was too overmasculated. So
overmasculated.
Do you feel like if that wasn't the thing, he would have got his accolades while he was
probably
here?
so, but I feel like we needed him to do that, to push that weirdo shit, so we can have artists how we have today. Because you know what I'm saying, like Young Thug and Lil Uzi, they still get like bashing, but he made artists be themselves. You know what I'm saying, he made it cool for artists to be themselves. You got artists like Tyler, the Creator, Frank Ocean, another pioneer of like being yourself and making music and still popping off. You feel what I'm saying? So we need people like that to just pave the way for us. I feel like he paved the way. He paved the weirdo lane.
Yeah, because now we got Lil Nas X fully, you know, he's
fully out. But I feel like they still trying to like blacklist him too. You got people like Tyler, Creator, that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, gay or whatever.
Out, you know, Jaden Smith trying to out, you know.
Frank Ocean, you know what I'm saying, just weird shit in general. Not even, you don't even have to be gay. Niggas walking around here with colorful dreads and tight jeans on. And back, you couldn't do that shit in the 90s. You couldn't do that shit in the early 2000s. So he paved the way for people to be expressive, man. It's just about expression.
Definitely respect him for that, you know.
But yeah, they don't give him his flowers, though.
Definitely don't. Especially not, like, the fact that he could, I think, myself, could say him and Big Boy kind of brought that to him.
They shaped just hip-hop.
Yeah.
In the South, period. You gotta think about, like, the first, because, you know, so we had 3 6 Mafia, but 3 6 Mafia was still sort of underground.
Yep.
And people still don't know, like, half of the tracks and stuff today is based off of a Memphis sound. You feel what I'm saying? But Andre 3000, they was shot the South forward. Back when we weren't really respected in the hip-hop game, when it was just, like, New York and California. So, yeah, he really made it possible for all of us. Outkast, 3 6 Mafia. If not for Outkast, 3 6 Mafia, Bun beat him.
A-Ball and JG.
That type shit, nobody will be nowhere in the South today.
Really? And y'all got, you know, Memphis, y'all got...
You know what I'm saying? We got, like, hella people just like, you know what I'm saying? Lord Infamous, all them people. Like, they made it possible for us to be pushing what we pushing today.
Man, so last question for you. So being from Memphis, and there's a lot of other artists out here that can rap and everything too. How's that competition? Like, how is it out here? Is it easy for you to go out here and be like, hey, I want to kind of do a project with you, or everybody kind of like, I think I'm a little bit better. I ain't finna, you know.
People weird out here because I've been around artists who like actually like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing about Memphis, we have local artists, local acts, but when you take them to different states, other people really not gonna know them unless they like blew up. Like shout out to Pooh Shiesty, yada yada yada, Untitled Chapter. But like, it's just weird. Like me, I don't really get out much. I don't really networking with your artists out here because first off, Memphis dangerous as hell. Like niggas be rapping and been blued up and still like committing crimes. I ain't into all that. I'm trying to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Do your thing and stay out the way.
Trying to stay out the way. So yeah, most of that stay out the way. But I'm happy about all the achievements that the Memphis rappers making right now. The wave the Memphis rappers making right now. I just don't consider myself in that class of people. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a heavyweight in my own right.
I feel that, man. That's definitely like what's up, you know what I'm saying? You're out here doing your own thing, constantly working, like you're saying, you know how you gotta put your budget aside, like sound like you got the tools, you know, you got a good head on your shoulders, especially as an artist, knowing what you gotta do to get your shit done, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
A lot of people were gonna look at this and like probably you wanna be like, man, I ain't, you know you gotta do all this stuff with the money and finding the team and stuff, so like I'm definitely glad you know you kind of put that light, you know, shed that light on them so they can understand.
Like, people think that, I'm saying even like for videographers, for any art form right now, especially in the age of social media, if you want the best product possible, if you want to make the best content possible, it's gonna cost you something.
It's always.
It's gonna, you have to be consistently dropping stuff as well. So if you want to be an artist, just the field you want to be in, because I know rapping look cool and people love to say they're rappers and people love to say they're this and love to say they're that. It takes time, money. It's like really blood, sweat, and tears. So don't do this shit if you ain't willing to give up that.
For real. That's real. That's a real statement. So before we go ahead and get you in the booth, because you know that's what we all here for. You got any shout outs to anybody you want to go ahead and let you know?
Shout out to my family. Shout out to all of my friends in LA. Shout out to Brandon, Lotus. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my fans. Shout out to Nigeria. I'm rocking with y'all.
Nigeria? Now why'd you say that?
Like I said, I did like some promo on Instagram. I got like a lot of Nigerian fans, and they've been showing me like the most love. So just like shout out to anybody who actually giving me a chance, who actually listening to my whole catalog and rocking with me. Love you to death.
That's real, 100. We finna go ahead
and shout out to you.
Shout out to you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had this platform, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have had no reason to even be in Memphis talking to you today if it wasn't for you guys acknowledge, you know, seeing my stuff and being like, yo, like, let's lock in. So, again, you know, thank you for coming and chop it up with me on Real Talking Shit.
Thanks.
Definitely ready to get you in the booth so your fans can go ahead and hear what you're coming with. And then I want them to stay tuned with you. You know, go ahead, drop your social medias. You know, shout out your social media so they can go ahead and like look you up and everything on Instagram. Of course.
All of my social medias and screaming is basically the same name. It's my birth given name is Daisha, DAICIA _ If you type into Daisha into any platform, Daisha Davis, Daisha is gonna pop up as me. So DAICIA _ on Instagram. Same thing on Twitter, Facebook, Daisha Davis. All streaming platforms, Daisha.
Let's go.
Garbage God Squad.
Let's go. Let's get you in the booth, man. I appreciate you again.
Alrighty, let's go.
It looks like you lost another one.
I'm in pain right now, feeling like Yvette in the rain right now, taking losses, I can't find a gain right now, and I miss you, shit ain't been the same right now, yeah I hurt you, I'm the one to blame right now, wanna kiss you, and I know I can't right now, and I'm tipsy, swerving in my lane right now, behind the wheel, cause you driving me insane right now, ayy, blame it all on me, had to let go, set you free, you an angel, spread your wings, wanna see you do real good things. Blame it all on me. You the one that's in my dreams. I can't wait till I fall asleep. Now I know what heartbreak means. Yeah, I know what it's about. Love like water, so I'm sitting in the drought. Staying to myself. cell phone, come out the house, say fuck getting out. I just scroll through the apps. You not on my phone, so I'm finna log out. Sitting all alone, what the fuck I do now? Try to let you go and I don't even know how. Smoking on this dope, cause my thoughts get too loud. Blame it on me, hey. Blame it all on me. Had to let go, set you free. You an angel, spread your wings. Blame it all on me. Blame it, yeah. Blame it all on me. Blame it, yeah.